Combat sports have long been referred to as a young man's game, and there are some stats to reaffirm the statement. For example, on average, a professional boxer retires at the age of 37. Moreover, most high-level mixed martial artists have hung up their gloves by their 38th birthday, particularly those who compete in the lighter weight classes. That said, there are still plenty of athletes performing at a very high level well into their 30s and beyond. In fact, several MMA stars have captured UFC gold at an age in which most of their peers have long since called it a career. To celebrate some of the sport's most remarkable ageless wonders, we've decided to take a look at the 10 fighters who managed to fend off Father Time by becoming the oldest undisputed champions in UFC history. As always, if you guys enjoy this video, then please be sure to let me know by leaving a like and subscribing to our channel. Now, without further ado, let's take a look at 10 of the oldest champions to win UFC gold. Number 10. Chuck Liddell, 35 years, 3 months. The Iceman Chuck Liddell was a fighter whose exciting style and marketable persona helped bring the sport of MMA into the mainstream. This decorated Hall of Famer used his world-class striking to put away some of the sport's best, including Kevin Randleman, Tito Ortiz, and Randy Couture. At UFC 52, Liddell avenged a previous loss and became UFC light heavyweight champion by knocking out Randy Couture in the very first round. In doing so, at 35 years and 3 months of age, the Iceman became one of the oldest champions in the promotion's history. Despite winning the title relatively late in his career, Liddell would go on to defend the strap 4 times before suffering a KO loss to Quinton Rampage Jackson in 2007. Number 9. Murilo Bustamante, 35 years, 5 months. Murilo Bustamante is a somewhat forgotten champion who competed in the UFC back in the early 2000s. The Brazilian submission specialist fought just 4 times under the UFC banner, but still managed to fit in a brief reign as middleweight champ. In January of 2002, he scored a second-round TKO victory over Dave Mene to become just the second middleweight title holder in the promotion's history. He was 35 years and 5 months old at the time, thus making him the 9th oldest champ on our list. The Carlson Gracie understudy would defend his crown just once at UFC 37 before vacating the title and signing with Pride FC. Number 8. Maurice Smith, 35 years, 7 months. Maurice Smith is a talented striker who won world championships in both kickboxing and mixed martial arts. The Seattle native holds victories over several MMA legends, including a TKO win over the former UFC pioneer Tank Abbott. That said, Smith is perhaps best known for his 1997 Fight of the Year bout with Mark Coleman at UFC 14. At UFC 14, Smith managed to pick up a hard-fought decision victory over Coleman to become the new undisputed UFC heavyweight champion. The fact that Smith, who was 35 years and 7 months old at the time, is one of the promotion's most senior champions is often overlooked. Unfortunately, Smith would later lose his title to fellow future Hall of Famer Randy Couture at UFC Japan in December of 1997. Number 7. George St-Pierre, 36 years, 5 months. Montreal, Quebec's George St-Pierre is by all reasonable measures one of the greatest mixed martial artists of all time. That said, he is best known for his exploits in the welterweight division, which includes 2 title reigns and victories over legends like Matt Hughes and BJ Penn. Even at 36 years and 5 months of age, St-Pierre was still adding to his remarkable legacy by capturing the UFC middleweight crown. He accomplished this impressive feat in November of 2017. At UFC 217, following a lengthy hiatus, Rush managed to submit Michael Bisping and join the shortlist of fighters who have captured championships in 2 different weight classes. However, much to UFC President Dana White's dismay, just 34 days after capturing the gold, St-Pierre opted to vacate the title prior to his eventual retirement. Number 6. Stipe Miocic, 36 years, 11 months. Stipe Miocic is a former Golden Gloves boxer and NCAA Division I wrestler whose well-rounded skill set has helped make him the most successful heavyweight champion in UFC history. The UFC heavyweight division is full of hard-hitting fighters who can change the course of a match with a single blow. As such, the heavyweight strap has been passed around quite a bit in recent years. However, Miocic was able to offer the title some stability with a record-setting 3 consecutive defenses before dropping the strap to Daniel Cormier at UFC 226. After the setback, the Ohio native wasn't ready to exit the title picture. In his very next fight, Miocic avenged his previous loss to Daniel Cormier with a 4th-round TKO. Miocic not only regained his title, having done so just a month shy of his 37th birthday, he also became a member of the Eldest Champions Club. Number 5. Michael Bisping, 37 years, 3 months. After winning The Ultimate Fighter's 3rd season, Michael the Count Bisping would enjoy plenty of success inside the octagon. However, his time with the promotion was unique, considering that his most significant victories came towards the end of his remarkable run. In truth, the last 3 wins of the Count's career against Anderson Silva, Luke Rockhold, and Dan Henderson were by far his most significant. Despite a solid record with the promotion, Bisping's resume lacked a signature win prior to the streak. The fact that Bisping was 3 months past his 37th birthday when he defeated Luke Rockhold for the strap only further illustrated the importance of the latter portion of his career. In truth, if not for what he accomplished in his late 30s, there's a good chance Michael Bisping doesn't earn a spot in the UFC Hall of Fame. Number 4. Fabricio Werdum, 37 years, 3 months. After being cut by the UFC in 2008, Fabricio Werdum revitalized his career in Strikeforce by ending Fedor Emelianenko's impressive 28-fight win streak. He would eventually re-sign with the most recognized MMA brand in the land and even capture heavyweight gold. He initially won the interim title against Mark Hunt at UFC 180 before facing off against Cain Velasquez in a title unification bout. At UFC 188, an event held in Mexico City, Werdum shocked MMA pundits by submitting Cain Velasquez and capturing the undisputed heavyweight championship. Unfortunately, he would lose the title to Stipe Miocic in his next fight, but still continued to compete at a very high level. Now 43 years of age, the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu ace recently signed with PFL, where he hopes to add many more victories to his already impressive resume. Number 3. Jan Blachowicz, 37 years, 7 months. After losing to Patrick Cummins at UFC 210 in 2017, Jan Blachowicz had gone 1-4 over the course of his last 5 fights and was likely on the verge of being cut from the promotion's roster. However, the Polish powerhouse managed to right the ship in a big way. Since UFC 210, Blachowicz has gone 9-1 inside the octagon. He defeated Dominic Reyes last September for the vacant light heavyweight championship, and most recently defended the title against Israel Adesanya at UFC 259. By defeating Reyes, Jan became the first Polish male to hold UFC gold. Moreover, he accomplished this feat at 37 years and 7 months of age, making him one of the oldest fighters to win a UFC title. Number 2. Daniel Cormier, 39 years, 3 months. The second oldest champion in UFC history is former Olympic wrestler and current UFC commentator Daniel D.C. Cormier. After a lengthy tenure as the light heavyweight champion, Cormier set his sights on Stipe Miocic's heavyweight title in 2018. At UFC 226, in what was DC's first heavyweight bout in roughly 5 years, he was able to catch Miocic with a big overhand right to earn a first-round KO victory. At 39 years and 3 months old, Cormier has become a 2-division champion and one of the oldest fighters to win UFC gold. Cormier would go on to defend the heavyweight strap against Derek Lewis before facing Miocic for the second time in 2019. At UFC 241, Cormier vs. Miocic 2 had a very different outcome than the first encounter. This time around, the Ohio native earned a knockout victory to reclaim the heavyweight crown. Number 1. Randy Couture, 43 years, 8 months. Randy the Natural Couture is a UFC Hall of Famer who has had more than a few big moments inside the octagon. A 6-time UFC champion, the former Olympic wrestling alternate has defeated stars like Vitor Belfort, Chuck Liddell, and Tito Ortiz during his fighting prime. Of course, the Natural is also known for being the eldest UFC champion in the promotion's history, having captured his 6th and final title when he was 43 years and 8 months old. When he defeated Tim Sylvia in 2007 to accomplish the feat, he became the most senior champion by a fairly substantial margin. After successfully defending his title against Gabriel Gonzaga at UFC 74, Couture would end up losing the strap to Brock Lesnar his next time out. As always, if you guys enjoyed the video, please be sure to let me know by leaving a like and subscribing to our channel. Apart from that, thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.